What if the questions you've been asking your entire life are only fragments of a much larger answer? What if the challenges you face, the moments that break you, the ones that help you rise, are all part of a vast and interconnected design, a design that you are not only within, but also one that you are meant to shape? I'm Mark Roach. Welcome to Transcendent, my space for uncovering authenticity, your uniqueness, and exploring the paths to travel, to find the essence of who we really are. My perspective, well, it's unconventional, born from a life where I've navigated everything from extremes of society's definition of success to the depths of trauma and healing. I began this channel to speak to those who are wrestling with confusion, with the weight and some invisible battles that we call PTSD or complex PTSD. But as I've grown and pieced everything back together and lived these truths, it's become clear that life's trials touch far more people than those just diagnosed with this or labeled as such. We all wrestle with these old stories that have been passed down to us, the patterns that we didn't really choose. And whether we face those difficulties now or years from now or pass them on to the next generation, they do shape us. This channel is for everyone ready to face those realities, not fight them, but transform them. It's possible. It's for every one of you seeking your unique connection to the spirit that no system can replicate, no amount of striving can substitute. Today, I want to share an ancient perspective that carries timeless value, one that offers not just new ways to think about existence, but tangible pathways for exploration and transformation. It's the concept of the 7 ancient keys of prime consciousness. Bear with me here. These keys take us on a spiritual journey, one where we move from forgetting to remembering our infinite nature, from separation to unity, from simply existing to consciously shaping our lives with purpose. The first key, the remembrance of the One, reminds us that everything behind every challenge, every joy, every perceived separation, that there is a fundamental aspect of unity. All of existence flows originally from a single source. Remembering that this truth dissolves the illusion that we are alone, fractured, or disconnected. It's like awakening after a long sleep and realizing you're always part of something greater. The remembrance doesn't just inspire, it changes the way that you move through the world. It dissolves conflict and replaces alienation with connection, not as an abstract idea, but as a felt sense of belonging. The second key is the law of inner motion. Nothing inside us is static. Our emotions, our thoughts, our intentions are all in constant movement. This inner rhythm shapes the outer world, and think of it like a ripple effect. Your internal state creates the conditions you live in, but just as emotion drives growth, attachments and fears can act like resistance, slowing or even halting our spiritual progress. This key asks us to find alignment, release what no longer serves us, and flow with inner motion rather than against it. True freedom comes from this letting go. And then there's the architecture of frequency, the third key. Everything vibrates at its own frequency. Your thoughts, feelings, body, even the spaces that you inhabit are part of an intricate symphony playing across the universe. When you align your frequency, your emotional and mental patterns with the experiences that you want, you naturally attract them into your life. This isn't just esoteric wisdom, it's science that it's coded into our DNA and reality itself. The way we think and feel determines how we resonate and what resonates with us. The fourth key, the power of the inner throne, invites us to claim authority over our own lives. Maybe you call it agency. We so often surrender our power to external influences, our past, societal expectations, and even people around us. But this key reminds us that sovereignty begins within. And once you reclaim your inner throne, you stop living life as it's happening to you and begin to create it from your deepest truths. The fifth key, the sacred force of creative will, reveals the immense power of human intention. Everything you see, touch, or experience originated from someone's focused will. To harness this key means to understand that creating isn't limited to art or professions or to someone else. It's woven into how you live your everyday. Life itself is the canvas, and you decide how to shape it. But this force isn't simply about manifesting objects or outcomes. It's about understanding that each act of will is a reflection of your beliefs. When used consciously, it births not just what you desire, but what is aligned with your highest self. Next, the sixth key speaks to the celestial pattern of the soul's journey. Life moves through cycles: growth, transformation, death, and rebirth. These rhythms mirror the cosmos, just as seasons follow each other on a global scale. Understanding these cycles brings depth to the challenges that we face, reframing them not as random or cruel, but as necessary steps on a larger path. The struggles of today may be the wisdom of tomorrow. And this key reminds us to flow with these patterns, trusting the process, knowing that every setback carries the seeds of renewal. Finally, the seventh key, the return to the infinite presence. This is where the culmination of this path ends. At our core, beyond the stories, beyond our fears, even beyond our aspirations, we are infinite. There's a presence, a divine energy that flows through all things and holds all possibilities. Return to this presence dissolves the illusion of separation and scarcity. Here, the abundance of life and the peace of being are not ideas, they're lived experiences. This isn't just about spiritual concepts, it's about understanding that what you seek is already within you, waiting to be remembered and brought to life. These 7 keys aren't merely philosophies, they're blueprints for living a life of connection, empowerment, and awe. They don't require belief in a specific religion or practice. Their wisdom transcends boundaries, meeting each of us wherever we are on our own unique journey. It's a call to action, an invitation to awaken to the deeper truths sitting quietly beneath the noise and distractions of modern day life. Some of you listening might feel a resonance with these ideas, and others may be getting very angry. Others might feel a gentle nudge to maybe explore further. Both responses are welcome, and the beauty of these keys is that they meet us wherever we are, whether you're standing at the edge of a breakthrough or just daring to ask, what more is there? I'm Mark Roach. This is Transcendent, wishing you all the best.